See, it's another Dear Dana fumble. Another Dear Dana fumble. I'll have to go back on all my videos and do the bloopers. Can you hear me now? Oh, crap. Let me go back. Can you hear me now? I hope you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Hello, hello. Good. We are expecting a snowstorm where I am living. I have been out of town all day. We had Christmas number 2. Hello, Vintage, and Sarah Snow, and James Pruitt, and Shelley Marie. We had Christmas number 2 with my brothers, their wives, my nieces, and my mom. We went out of town, had Christmas number 2. I am cooked like a biscuit. Yes, I'm tired. So I'm going to try to keep it down to an hour tonight. Hey, Google, remind me when it is 11:15 p.m. 11:15 p.m. alarm.
Got it. Today at 11:15 p.m. What's the reminder? Sorry, what's the reminder for?
11:15 p.m. alarm, please.
Okay, tomorrow at 3 p.m. What's the reminder?
Hey, Google, I didn't say 3:15 p.m. alarm. Hey, Google, 11:15 p.m. alarm.
Sorry, what's the reminder for?
Hey, Google, 11:15 p.m. alarm.
Okay, tomorrow at 11:15 p.m. What's the reminder?
Am I speaking English, y'all? Hey, Google, 11:15 p.m. alarm. Okay, someone just remind me. Give me an 11:15.
11:15 p.m. Set.
Okay, finally. You would think I'm speaking a different language. I swear, it's my accent. Okay. So we went and had a second Christmas with my brothers, my mom, my nieces. Beautiful. That's how it rolls when you have so many relatives. And we are having a snowstorm on its way in. So I didn't know if I was going to have power problems. Wasn't sure. Yeah. Marathon for me. No. But I wasn't sure what the power and stuff was going to be like because they were expecting it to roll in at 5 p.m. And I would be lying if I told you I'm not tired. But hey, I'm a trooper. So before we go further, let me do the intro. And I see you in the bushes. Please like, subscribe, share, and please share with your spiritual friends or your friends that like psychology or kookiness or whatever. Thank you for being here at Dear Dana. I see all you great people, Sarah and Vintage and Sheila and James and all you cool cats. Let me do my intro. Here we go, go. Oh, yeah. And remember, your vibe attracts your tribe. It does. It really, really does. On the way up there today, I won't tell you the name of my brother's road, but let me tell you, it was really easy to say. It's a flower and a stream, basically. A flower and a stream. Not the name of a stream, but another word for a string. And it was saying, the GPS was something like, "You're now approaching 1310 Gerbabagiba." And I was like, what the hell? This GPS cannot speak English. 1310 Gerbabagia. And we laugh so hard. It's the simple things. It is the simple things. Thank you in the bushes for being here at Dear Dana. So, the reason I have this topic today, it wasn't just because hello, not paid by anyone, I'm Renee Rod. It's not just because I consider myself a spiritual gangster, because I do. And if you're a spiritual gangster, you do not, thank you, Renee, you do not have to be perfection, because I'm not. No one is. But I consider myself a hard earned spiritual gangster because you're always working on yourself and you're doing your daily work. Yes, butterflies. You are doing your daily work. You might make a mistake. You might handle a situation in not the best way. But if you recognize it, if you recognize you didn't handle it in the best way, and you make amends or you alter that path and change the course of how you might handle a similar situation or apologize, you are on a spiritual path. I might be in a situation with my daughter, for instance. Maybe I needed to tell her she's not handling something in an appropriate way, or, yes, she's of a certain age. She just turned 20, but she lives under my roof, so rules still apply. Um, she may not have handled the rules under my roof a certain way and not understood. Maybe I got a little upset, but I don't scream and carry on. Um, but maybe I got a little flustered. Maybe I didn't handle it in a way I would have liked. But maybe I said the appropriate things and didn't like the way I got flustered. I will be the first to go back and say, I'm sorry I was a little more tense than I would have liked. Or maybe I didn't handle it in a way I would have liked. I will be the first to say I'm sorry. I will say I'm sorry. I don't have a problem doing so if I didn't like the way I handled something. That's part of being a spiritual gangster. A spiritual gangster is on their path and realizes hate doesn't fix a situation. Hate amplifies a situation. Here's a for instance. When I was young, if I were in a dramatic situation, if I were in a situation where I was hurt, and personalities are different, okay? I would tend to get my feelings really hurt and retreat, internalize it, okay? Some people might be hot tempered when they're kids and might get in a fist fight. Difference in personalities. Some people might counter hate with hate, fight with fight. Difference in personalities. If someone hurt you, you might want to hurt them. If some person was nasty with you, you might want to be nasty with them. Different personalities. As I got older, I felt like I needed to always have the upper hand, always control a situation I was in. Before someone would want to hurt me, I would detach, or I would keep people at arm's length because I was empathic. I can sense what was going on. So I wouldn't allow people to hurt me. I was loving and friendly to people, but I wouldn't allow them to get close enough to hurt me. People thought, oh, she's got a lot of friends. And it seemed like I did, yeah, because I would do things for people, help people. I wouldn't allow them to help me. And I kind of carried that for a really long time. I'd help anybody, wouldn't allow them to help me. And I've gotten better about it over the years. I still struggle bust with that some, unless it's for a good cause or to help somebody else in my life, right? I'm getting better at it. When it comes to lashing out in anger, during my first marriage, I was, it was started out a very loving situation, then a very manipulative one, and then he would show very forceful, angry. And then I was fearful of him. But then I had my son, and the mama bear came out, and I wanted to fight back. I wanted to fight back to protect my son, which was probably stupid. You get what I'm saying? And there were points that I felt remnants of hate for him. I can remember prior to my son that it got so bad and I didn't want to admit how bad it was to my family because I felt stupid for being in a ABUSC situation because I was educated. I knew better. He had isolated me from family, that I had him hide a knife set for me because I didn't know. I was at the point I did not know if he was going to use it on me or if I was going to use it on him. That's bad. And when I say use it on him, I meant in a situation of self defense. Hey, Rosemary, that's bad. So you become more evolved. I got stronger spiritually. I kept studying spiritually. I kept going within spiritually. My gifts grew spiritually. Hey, Shoeless One, you get stronger. You realize your connection is stronger. I had the NDE12, but I had to grow and understand and grow more. And you realize does not, hate does not end hate. Hate does not win over hate. It does not. It does not. So what does then? I've been seeing things go on over YouTube still. And what will end it? Some of you know what I'm talking about. And I've seen it go on over Busy and Jolene, right? And those who love Busy and Jolene, we need to continue to support it. But we cannot watch but so much. We cannot watch but so much of this back and forth when we are seeing the narcissist or the ones that are troubled or the ones that are ignorant or the ones that try to manipulate people that are at their core good, and of light, right? Trying to take down other people because these are hurt people, confused people, people that aren't getting what they want. Maybe they're not evolved. And they're going to keep doing hurtful things. Because let me tell you what happens. And some people may not understand that they are spiritual gangsters or that they're on the path of being spiritual gangsters. And we'll talk more about what spiritual gangsters are in a moment. People that are spiritual gangsters, people that are light workers, people that are on a path, on a deeper path, they are targeted. They are targeted, they will always be targeted. Early on in some of my other videos, when I talk about certain things, when I have told you being on a spiritual journey is not an easy path. Is it worth it? 100% it's worth it. It is worth it. All day long, tomorrow, the next year, if you believe in the next life, it's worth it. Is it easy? Nope. Will it ever be easy? Nope and nope and nope. You have to choose it. And it's something deep, deep, deep within you. And it calls out to you all the time. Almost like you don't have an option. Hey, Shelly Marie and Miriam, not paid by anyone. She is her own woman. Sweet, sweet Rosemary, Renee, everybody, James. It calls out from your soul from a most deeper place. You can try to ignore it. It's going to come knocking on your door again. It will come knocking on your door again and again and again. Because you have this integrity. Sheila knows what I'm talking about. You will be a spiritual gangster, a light worker, an earthbound. It emanates from you, whether you want to be one or not. You just naturally become it. You are it. You do it. Doesn't mean you always do the right thing. No. But at the core of you, it's who you are. Doesn't mean you don't make mistakes. No, it does not mean that. Because you still are in part of humanity. Doesn't mean you will never get upset, never get angry. No, it does not mean these things. Who in the chat feels they have an essence, a sense of what a spiritual gangster is? Or just throw down an idea or feeling of what you think it is. Now, let me say this first. I'm not stealing a copyright or an essence. There is a clothing line called Spiritual Gangster. I don't mean that, okay? I don't mean the clothing line. There is a clothing line called that. I don't mean that whatsoever. When people try to use hate to fight back at someone that's coming at them, it's a lot of people that are coming at you with hate. There's a lot of narcissism there. People that fight back at you with hate, that's like a narcissist that's not getting their way. It's like a narcissist that's not getting their way. Most narcissists will come at you with hate often like a toddler that's stomping their feet. A lot of narcissists come at you with hate, especially if they're not getting supply from you, or if you're trying to fight back, right? We talked about it's better to come at narcissists flatlining them, ghosting them, acting like they're not there. Because they're not getting response from you. They're not getting supply from you. They're not getting, yeah, tantrum, vintage. They're not getting from you. They're not getting from you. People, like I said before, they can ask me things or want information sometimes. And I can say it in the sweetest, loving way possible and speak the truth in the best way I know how. And if I'm not saying what they want to hear and it's the truth, no matter if I sing it with the voice of an angel, with candy, with love, whatever. But I have to tell them the truth. I might as well be the devil, right? A narcissist at their core will not take that kindly. And they will hate, 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 hate me. They will hate me and come at me. I will be a target. I will be a target. You will be a target. You'll be a target. No matter what you do, you'll be a target. And you cannot fight that. You cannot I don't look. I can't talk to you right now, mama. I can't talk to you right now, mama. Girl, I just saw you a little bit ago now. I'll talk to you in a little bit. My mama. She has to talk to me all the time. I love her. But you cannot throw out virile and hate and all this stuff and try to destroy people. Why do you want to destroy people? That's not what spiritual gangster is about. You have to realize people are going to be like that. So throw love and light of the universe at them. You don't have to love that person. Hey, Adam Harris. He says, ooh, let me throw it down. Throw it up. That doesn't sound good either, does it? Dear Dana and everyone in chat, hi, and good to see you. You know, I didn't know what GTSY was when he first started saying that, and I had to look it up. Hope you guys have been doing good. Peace and love and positivity. Good vibes to you and always, everyone. We love you, Adam Harris. How is your lovely fiance doing? She's great. Oh, she should be bounced on the trampoline. Yeah, I don't know. If I put do not disturb, I'd forget to turn it back off. So I'm always afraid I might miss an emergency. Look, you know you might be a spiritual gangster. And I got this from Nikki Sepp. Your dopeness is in direct correlation to your kindness. You know, a lot of people thought you were a gangster if you were mean to people. And we both know there used to be rival rappers, the Crips and I don't know who the other ones, but we know it used to be Reds and the Blues and all that stuff. Sometimes others need to put others down to feel good about themselves, right? And when others need to put others down, we know that's a reflection of their self-esteem. But when people have healthy self-esteem, we know they don't do that. And spiritual gangsters, they want to lift others up. They want to lift others up. And that's what this channel is about. And we know other spiritual gangsters want to lift others up and help people feel better. Yeah, the Bloods and the Crips. I knew Shannon Van would know. I was trying to manifest you somewhere, girl. Shannon Van is the one person that would know. She's like, okay, back to the bushes. I was trying to manifest her somewhere because I was like, girl, you know, where are you? The Crips and the Bloods. Yeah, thank you, Shan. But real spiritual gangsters don't want to step on other people. They don't. They don't. They want to lift them up. And when spiritual gangsters get targeted is when they don't take the time to use true discernment and go to their gut and they want to help anybody and everybody. And the people that are resonating low turn on their butts. And that's what happened to Busy Blue and Joe Lane. This guy turned on them. He turned on them because he didn't have enough emotional intelligence. And I'm not using that in a derogatory way. I'm using that in a, oh Lord, dog, don't do this. I'm using that in a truthful way. He did not have the emotional intelligence because someone had not guided him in that way. To know there were certain things that he could not do without taking the necessary steps. And so he targets them because his ego was hurt, because he didn't get certain things he needed or wanted. So they were collateral damage, so to speak. It's like a kid not getting to do a certain activity or getting this certain candy or what have you. And because they didn't get it, they're going to take it out on, like, Busy was he considered him somebody to look up to, I guess. And Jolene was Busy's friend. So he's going to hurt people. He's going to hurt someone he looked up to and also hurt that person's friend because he didn't get what he wanted. And Busy was a truth teller. Busy told him the truth in a friendly, constructive way. And remember what I said, it doesn't matter if you sing like the choir or you're very loving or what have you. If a person doesn't want to hear what you have to say, they're going to make you the devil. And you get targeted. And this is what has happened to them. Because I have listened to this person, some of their stuff, and the way they splice it and break it down. And if you really are objective about what you're hearing, it doesn't make a damn bit of sense what I'm listening to. And I'm saying this as a psychotherapist. It doesn't make a damn bit of sense. So if you are a spiritual gangster, you get targeted. But spiritual gangsters mostly are empathic and have this need to help others. But you must shield yourself, right, wrong, or indifferent, and you must discern. Because before I did a lot of my work, and again, I have to do my work every day, and you have to as well, as light workers, I want it to help everybody. But then I would wonder why I would hurt so often. Because I didn't shield, I didn't use discernment. I didn't. But I do now. Sometimes there's cracks there. And sometimes I haven't done enough work. Or sometimes I've let my guard down. Or sometimes my humanity has creeped in. And I have been triggered. We all get triggered. Right? But you know in the gut of your guts when you're a spiritual gangster. And you have to be aware of these things. You have to work on yourself. It is what it is. And it's just another one of those things, when you're in school, you think, "Whoa, I can't wait till I graduate high school. I don't have to do any more work on myself. I don't have to do any of this stuff." Yes, you do. You just give yourself your own assignments. But you do. Do I mind? No. Because I have the need to grow. I have a need to grow. I know when I have reacted to things. I know when I'm doing it in that moment. Sometimes you feel like you cannot help it when you're reacting in that second. But after that second's over, it's time to rewind and to do better. You know that saying, when you know better, you do better? You got to do better. Another way you know that you're a spiritual gangster is when you ultimately realize Love is your superpower weapon. Doesn't mean you have to run up and hug and say, ooh, I love you. No, not that kind of love. It's an energetic thing. It's an energetic thing. When you really know that, look, love increases your power to resonate higher. That is the truth. That is my end game. When you're trying, yes, Miriam, when you're trying to heal someone, did you know when you're doing healing work, you're trying to heal your child, you're trying to heal a loved one, you're doing healing, period, right? Love, the feeling of love, if you care about someone, if you think about love, that it just jolts up your ability to heal. It jacks up, it jolts up, it connects higher. It's like putting a supercharge in your ability to heal. And I will literally sweat. I will sweat like I can't even tell you. And I'm not a sweater. Sweat will pour from the back of my head, down my neck, down my spine. That jolt of heat and electricity will run through me, and especially if it's in person. They can sense it, they can feel it, they can feel that buzz. When love is connected to that my dog, feeling of healing. So love jacks that feeling of healing up. Love is like a superpower. It is a superpower when you're a spiritual gangster. So if you don't want it to come from you because that person has targeted you, right? You can aim it, you can focus, you can visualize it, you can put your guided meditation to it and let it come from the creator, the universe, whatever your spiritual belief is, God. Whatever your spiritual belief is, and allow that to come from them and shoot it to the person who is targeting you. And allow that light to expand, to push them back, to surround them, to block them from you. It takes work. But hate is not going to do it. And hate is going to make you resonate lower. It's going to hurt you, let you resonate lower. Hate increases disease within you. Hate lowers your immune system. This is the truth. It is the truth. It's the truth. It replicates all these little negative things, cells, blood pressure, all these negative things that you do not want going on in your body. Scientifically speaking, it's the truth. Mindset is huge. Your unconscious does not know the difference between reality and what is not real. This is the truth. Let that echo in your brain. Your unconscious does not know the difference between reality and what is not real. Let that move around. So, what you put in your mind, what you let move around in your spirit, what you focus on all the time in your thoughts, affects every cell of your being. It affects your environment, the people around you, the energy around you, what goes on in your household, how people respond to you. That is 100% the truth. Now, the dog's like a double knot spy. open the door down the hall. I want you to feel and think about all of this. Exactly, Gina Maxey. She says peace over drama and distance over disrespect. Very good, yeah. Put it up again. I didn't mean to flick it off so quickly. Peace. Oh, what did I do? I flipped me up. That doesn't sound right, does it? Peace over drama and distance over disrespect. Seek peace. Seek peace. And Shelly Marie says, please like, subscribe, and share. Yes, please, let's expand this community. Not to get off topic, when I look at my analytics, my watch time is growing, which means people are watching quietly. I don't know if they're afraid to admit they're watching, or we've got spies in the bushes, or they're just forgetting to subscribe. My watch time is like this. My subscribers don't match my watch time. So please subscribe and share. Thank you so much. And Miriam says, do better. Do better. We've got a lot of people not acting like adults, especially in the YouTube streets. And Renee Rod said that JY situation was so very sad and wrong. Are you talking about the way they were talking? Let me tell you something funny. I had just told Busy Blue. The guy he was dealing with was like a darker skinned version of JY. W Pride, we are here. I'm confused. I'm confused, Miriam. We pride, we are here. We are proud, we are here. Thank you, Miriam. I think some people, when it comes to talking about spiritual things, though, are a little bit maybe nervous. I don't know. I think some people aren't are maybe nervous to admit. With pride, we are here. Thank you, Miriam. Are a little nervous about talking about spiritual things, psychological things, some stuff like that, or they don't want to admit it. What the heck? I don't even know what you're talking about. Like user, that foreign language. Okay. I thought I put the link up. But the other thing is, when people are being so hateful, just like I said the other day with narcissists, flatline them. Don't give them, oh Lord, Benji, hush. Do not give them any energy. Don't. They want that energy. They want you to give them some kind of power. They do. They want you to give them power. And when they and target you and you respond, or you get upset, or you give them some kind of power over you, especially if they looked up to you in any way, they're like, ha ha, I got the bigger fish. Who's in the king's seat now? Who is in the king's seat now? Look what I did to you. Right? Do not do that. Don't do that. Go to your own place of peace and calm. Here's the other thing. You know you are a spiritual gangster if you can be humble and of service at the same time. And know that you have some sense of joy in your life in whatever you are doing, if you can find gratitude in your life in small things that you are doing, and you still want to be in a servant leadership position. And when I say servant leadership, you want to lead in your life. You want to lead, but you lead by serving others as well. You don't lead others by not doing the same things they're doing. You don't lead other people by not doing the same things they're doing. You don't lead other people by not serving people, right? I am the happiest when I'm helping people. That's 100%. If I can do something and it makes a difference in somebody's life, a positive difference, I'm going to be honest with you. I am the happiest when I'm doing that. I'm the happiest when I'm doing that. I would rather do that than have a job where I make $100,000 and I'm selling a product. Thank you, Renee Rod. I've always, since I was a little girl, every job I have gravitated to my whole life has been wanting to serve other people, period, or animal. People are animals. People are just different. That doesn't mean that other people that have other kinds of jobs are wrong. It doesn't. The world would be boring and it wouldn't go around, and we need all kinds of people to do all kinds of jobs. That just means that's the way I'm wired. And that's the way a lot of you are wired. You gravitate toward wanting to do for people. But love is ultimately a driving force. But again, you will find yourself often being a target because people don't understand. People that are healthy, have a good health self-esteem, know that if you go out and you try to make other people look bad, in the end will cause you to self-implode and will only make you look bad. Oh, sorry, I had to mute. You saw me keep talking. Benji, the smallest dog we have, has the mouth of the South that will explode your eardrums. Tiniest dog we've got. And the biggest dog we've got is the quietest. But you've seen it again and again. I've experienced it. That's why you will not see me go off on a rant and try to tear people down on here. You won't see me do it. Plus, the fact, it makes me feel terrible. Because even me, I might see bad behaviors in a person. It might upset me what they're doing. I might not like what they're doing. I might get aggravated as hell with them. But even with that, I can see aspects of them that are good, things they may have gifts in, and ultimately know they're hurting somewhere, or maybe they're a good parent, or you see what I'm saying? A lot of it's because I'm a psychotherapist, but ultimately they're humans. I don't want to do that. And in 10, 20 years down the road, I might have grandchildren watching this thing. I don't want them to say, oh, that was bad. That was terrible. Is that the kind of person she was? I don't want to be remembered like that. Ultimately, we're all human. We make mistakes. I don't have to forget how people treat me. but I will forgive. Doesn't mean I want to be their buddy. You know what I'm saying? But love is what will ultimately make us resonate higher, open our gifts, allow us to heal people better. It heals emotional blocks. It heals emotional blocks. We have to move a lot of. Remember the other day when we were trying to remove a lot of our own emotional blocks and limiting beliefs about ourselves? We have to learn to love ourselves and forgive ourselves about things and stay humble. And we include all kinds of people because we want them to heal. A spiritual gangster wants people to heal, to not feel pain, to not carry generations of pain or the sins of the father, or to pass that down to the next generations. And that will be more of a part of a series that we do, that Steve and I talked about, carrying on generational pain. We don't want that for people. But people that hate and are dark and try to target and bully people, they're carrying around generational pain. They're carrying around insecurities. They're carrying around, no confidence. So they target and try to hurt other people. Or they want to be the only ones. Or they want to be the focus of. Or the narcissists want to be the only ones that others look up to. Or they want to be the focus of. Right? So you either have the people that have really been hurt and traumatized that want to target and hurt other people, or you have the very severe narcissists that are dark that come off a certain way that want to target and hurt other people. I don't want to lower myself to either direction. You can fight certain things about each group, but fighting in their way is not the way. It's not the way. So ultimately, you become triggered, you respond, you react, but you have to regroup and go the route of the spiritual gangster. Handle things legally when it gets bad, but quietly, and regroup and become a spiritual gangster. You have to become vulnerable, go in your shadow self, do your own work, find a way to heal, because you become targeted by people who have not healed, who have not worked on healing. Some people don't want to work on healing. It is courageous to want to work on your own healing. It's courageous. It takes time. It doesn't happen in a bump. Sometimes things have to come to the surface for you to even recognize it. Things still come to the surface for me. It's an ongoing journey. It's a warrior's journey. It's sometimes a lifetime journey. Sometimes you have defense mechanisms. But it is a brave journey. And I want to know where you are. Exactly, Gina Maxey says, our mistakes do not define us. And that is so, so true. They do not define us. Again, there's parts of you. You are human. Light worker, earthbound angel, spiritual gangster, whatever you want to call it. But if you are choosing at this point in your life to ride this road, to walk down this path. You might bump off in the ditch sometimes. But if you get back up, dust the dirt off, and start walking this path again, sorry, now she's going to whine. Oh, hey, Sea Cruise. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it down to an hour tonight because it's been a heck of a day. Um, then you are a spiritual gangster. Oh, I meant to say 10:15 on my phone. Did I? Yeah, not 11:15. Because that would be 2 hours, and that's just too late. You hear that squeaky dog? Goes from bark to squeak. Come on. Oh, come on. Hurry, hurry. Now he has to say hello because he's not getting his way. Say hello, Benji. Okay, are you satisfied now? Thank you for the kisses on the nose. Okay, Benji, are you a spiritual gangster? Or are you just a whiny butt? I guess you're just a whiny butt. You said what? You said what out loud to me about the time, Shelley? I was confused. It's been a long day for me. Oh, now he's gonna squeak again. Thank you. I'm like a doghouse here. You hear him? Quit, Ben. I want to know what you all have to say in the chat about this whole spiritual gangster concept. I mean, I was devastated. Not devastated. That's not the word, but um, seeing Jolene and Busy go through this whole thing again. I know she lost her Treetopia thing, but to see somebody that could attack people in YouTube again, I'm so over this. People attacking people in YouTube, I'm over it. Over it. YouTube is about education, entertainment, awareness, lifting people up, resonating higher, bringing knowledge. Bringing knowledge. See, we're connected, Shelly Marie. We're getting more spiritually connected where we don't need the phone. Yeah, I don't know why I said 11:15. Because I'm trying to make the lives, unless it's just really good and meaty and juicy, not so long. Not so long. I appreciate all of you so much. I mean, we're really getting some depth on here and people are really watching. Like I said, my watch time is great. The watch time on here is great. Which tells me we really have spiritual people on here wanting to learn. You all are just on the same wavelength. You really are. Sheila's one says, it takes more muscles to frown than smile. So be lazy and make people feel the love. Feel the love, baby. And oh, your little girl is just delicious. She's so beautiful. Steve, when he came over on the video with her last time. What are your thoughts on spiritual gangsters? I love it. But I felt like expressing himself was great, but he was just giving that guy so much supply. And I went and watched a lot of that guy's videos, and I was like, woohoo, that guy just doesn't, he's just not ringing true. Hello, Anita. Wakochi, for coming on here. Oh, and we got to see listen to Virginia Woolf's song. so good to me. Love having you all on here. How many of you, after hearing some of what I was talking about, would consider yourself spiritual gangsters or on the path of? I do consider myself a spiritual gangster, spiritual warrior, because Lord knows I have been on that path long enough. Lord knows. And I don't think I look bad for 100 years old. And think of it like this: you may have been a spiritual gangster, if you believe in other lifetimes, last time. And you may be one next time. Yes, I think you are vintage. I definitely think you are vintage optimism. You don't know how happy I am that you are on here today. I always look forward to seeing you for sure. And when I don't see you, I do think about you. I think about all of you. When you're regularly here, you all cross my mind, especially as we become a community. It makes me connected to all of you. We all, our energy and our paths cross, it makes me connected to you. Good, 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 good. And as you are on the path of, and your energy just resonates higher, look, you cannot imagine. You cannot imagine. Things start opening up more. They just begin opening up more. I have to tell you something funny. Cleo, baby Cleo, she's not such a baby. I'll share this with you really quick. It's really sweet. Um, the other day, I wasn't. My head was kind of hurt. You know, they're upping my dose on one of the medications, and it makes me not feel so good sometimes because I'm trying to adjust to it. And she was laying on the couch, and I kept remembering, wish she was still little so I could hold her in my lap. Really would like to hold her in my lap. Now Cleo's gotten bigger. Oh, it's just Clee. Let me do the camera roll. That would be better. And next thing I know, Cleo, who's not tiny, literally came over and crawled up in my lap. And I was just all warm and fuzzy. All warm and fuzzy. I want the gallery. Wasn't it giving me the new photos? Post. I can never find what I want to find when y'all are here. Okay, here's Clee. Okay, remember the tiny puppy I had months and months ago? Look. This is Cleo now. That's the tiny puppy I was holding in my arm months and months ago. She crawled right up in my lap, and I was just thinking about it. Thinking about it. Soon I'm going to have Levant on here, and we're going to be talking about animal communication and sort of like animal telepathy, just to give you an update. Because I know some of you have experienced it. And you can literally sometimes just think thoughts, and it's like your animals read it. It's like they read it. Like this little fuzzy butt. Yeah, she is so big, isn't she? This little fuzzy butt, I can walk through the house all day long, but when I'm going to come back here and do a show or a YouTube stream or teach, he knows it. He will lose his mind until he can come back here. But anyway, be that as it may, Are you more aware of what a spiritual gangster is? And all I'm saying is, come along with me. Let's be spiritual gangsters. It is not a negative thing. It's just about being on your spiritual path. But do realize it's not easy. And there are people that are going to target you. They're just going to naturally target you. People are attracted to light. People are attracted to light. Who isn't? Who isn't attracted to light? And the more you try to expand your light, people that need you will be attracted to it. And people that struggle will be attracted to it, whether it's in a good way or a bad way. Are you talking about the guy that was attacked in Busy and Jolene? I agree. I feel like he's struggling. I feel like he wants to be bigger than he is and wants to be noticed for other things. Or here's my other thing. I feel like in some way he would like to be Benji. Sorry, he would like to be Busy sidekick and move Jolene out of the way. In my opinion. Are you talking about that guy, Renee? But it's not going to happen. And he surely went about it the wrong way. Oh, are you talking about Benji? You're talking about Benji? He's a whiny butt. Benji! Okay, one more shot. Famous. If you quit whining. Okay, there you are. What have you got to say? You've got to quit squealing like a guinea pig. Uh, hello? My name is Dingy. I'm a guy. I know I sound like a girl, but I'm really a guy. And oh, excuse me. I had a chicken for dinner. But hello everyone. I'm the gangster, just like you. And oh, sorry, Benji. You want it to be on television? You need to say what you have to say and quit crying. Oh, okay. So sorry. So sorry. Hello everyone. You need to subscribe to my channel, and it will say hello, uh, hello, Benji, hello, um, Benji. I'm gonna let you down. You better say what you gotta say. Okay. Good night, everybody. Okay. Good night. Now he goes to the door, and 1 minute he wants to be with me, and 1 minute he wants to be out the door. So when you hear him go, ooh, 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 it's because the door's closed. He could care less about me, really. But anyway, on that note, I hope you got something. I hope you got something out of the thought about a spiritual, you know. Benji, you need to really hush tonight now. I hope you got something out of the topic tonight, out of being a spiritual gangster. And the Benji Show. And that your spiritual path is very important, and that hate, going after people with hate, even if they target you, is not going to do it. What you're doing is very important. The more you expand your light, it is going to benefit you, and it will push them away but you do have to use discernment. You can't help everybody. You do have to shield yourself. Yeah. You do have to still be humble, still be of service, and just be careful who you let in your circle. You know what I mean? But I love you all so much. If you would like to contribute to the coffee fund, you can do so at miracles3 at charter.net. Renee Rod said he knows how adorable he is and wants everyone to see how cute he is, probably. I appreciate you all so humbly and from the heart. Wednesday, we are probably going to go back to the more serious topic, unless you send me a note and there's one you really want to talk about. We are probably going to go to narcissistic parents to continue the series. We're probably going to go to narcissistic parents on Wednesday, because Wednesday's a more serious topic. Unless you send me a comment in my DMs on Instagram at DearDana3 or put a comment below this video if there's a certain topic. Thank you so much, sweet Rosemary. We're probably going to talk about narcissistic parents on Wednesday. Now, I have thought about opening it up for people just to, a live chat, just to throw me your questions. Just a live chat to throw me your questions. So let me know. But in the meantime, everybody stay safe, warm. We're about to get snowed in here. Pray I keep my electricity. Pray, because we get it, when we do get it here, we get hit. Pray I keep my electricity. Anyway, everybody have a good rest of your weekend. I appreciate you all. Please like, subscribe, share. Let's get the numbers up. Let's get the numbers up so they match the watch time. I love you all. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Have a good one, everybody. I appreciate you so, so much. Take it easy. Bye-bye. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Bye, everybody.